Hello everyone and welcome back to Chill English Channel. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jake. Hello, Sophia, and hello to all our listeners around the world. It's really nice to be here with you today.
It is. Jake, you look very serious today.
I do, but not in a bad way. I'm serious because today's topic is very important.
Important and a little scary for many people.
Yes, especially if English is not your first language.
Today we are talking about job interview English and one question that almost everyone hears.
The question that seems easy but feels difficult.
Tell me about yourself.
Those 4 words can change your heartbeat very fast.
They really can. Many learners hear this question and think, where do I start?
Or what do they want to hear?
Or even, what if I make a mistake?
And these thoughts can make your answer messy or too long.
That's why today we want to slow things down.
Yes, no pressure, no rush.
Just clear ideas and simple English that works in real interviews.
And let's say this clearly at the beginning.
You do not need perfect English to answer this question well.
You need clear structure and confidence.
Many interviewers care more about how you explain yourself than about small grammar mistakes.
So, if you are waiting to speak perfect English, you may wait forever.
That is very true.
Now, let's imagine the situation together.
You are in an interview, online or face-to-face.
The interviewer smiles and says, "So, tell me about yourself."
At this moment, some people start talking about their personal life.
They talk about age, family, or hobbies.
And while those things are nice, they are not the focus here.
This question is not about who you are at home.
It is about who you are at work.
So, the first big idea to remember is this.
Tell me about yourself means tell me about your professional story.
Your work, your skills, and your direction.
When you understand this, the question becomes much easier.
Now, let's talk about fear for a moment.
Many intermediate learners are afraid of sounding simple.
They think simple English sounds weak.
But in interviews, simple English sounds clear and confident.
Long, complicated sentences often create confusion.
So using short sentences is a smart choice, not a bad one.
This is especially true when you are nervous.
When we are nervous, simple language helps us stay calm.
Now, let's gently organize the answer.
Not with a script, but with a clear path.
Think of your answer like a short story.
A story with a beginning, a middle, and a direction.
First, talk about your current professional situation.
For example, what you do now or what you are focused on.
You can say, "I'm currently working as a customer support specialist."
Or, I recently finished my studies in business administration.
Notice how these sentences are calm and clear.
No big words, no stress.
Let's practice together.
Say this sentence and change it for yourself.
I'm currently working as a...
Pause for a moment and finish it out loud.
Even if you make a mistake, keep going.
Good. That's exactly how practice should feel.
Now, after you say what you do now, it's natural to add a little more detail.
Not your whole life story, just 1 or 2 key points.
You can talk about what you focus on in your work.
Or a skill you use often.
For example, I work closely with clients and help solve their problems.
Or, I focus on organizing data and supporting my team.
These sentences show value without sounding proud or aggressive.
That balance is very important in interviews.
Confident, but not arrogant.
Clear, but not boring.
And while you speak, remember to breathe.
Yes, breathing helps more than people think.
When you slow down, your English sounds better.
And you sound more confident, even if you feel nervous inside.
Many strong candidates feel nervous.
Feeling nervous does not mean you are weak.
It means you care.
And caring is a good thing.
So as you answer this question, focus on clarity, not perfection.
Focus on connection, not speed.
Your story is already there.
You just need to tell it in a simple, professional way. Now, after you say who you are professionally and what you are doing now, the interviewer is already listening carefully.
Yes, at this point they're thinking, okay, I understand this person a little.
And this is where many answers either become stronger or start to feel unclear.
Because now it's time to talk about experience and skills in a smart way.
Not too short and not too long.
Finding that balance is very important.
Many intermediate learners think they must impress the interviewer with difficult words.
Or long explanations.
But impressing someone is not about using big language.
It's about making your experience easy to understand.
So let's slow down again and think carefully.
When you talk about your experience, you are answering another silent question.
What can this person do for us?
Exactly.
This means your experience should connect to the job you want.
Not every job you ever had.
Not every task you ever did.
Just the parts that matter here.
For example, imagine you are applying for a customer service role.
You don't need to talk about every job from 10 years ago.
You can focus on communication, problem-solving, and teamwork.
You might say, in my previous role, I worked directly with customers and helped solve their issues.
Simple sentence, clear message.
And very effective.
Now, let's practice the thinking process together.
First, ask yourself a quiet question.
What is this job looking for?
Skills, attitude, experience.
Then choose one or two things from your background that match.
Only one or two.
More than that can sound unfocused.
And focus is very attractive in an interview.
Let's do a short speaking practice now.
If you can, answer this out loud.
In my previous experience, I learned how to
Pause and complete the sentence with a real skill.
maybe communication,
Maybe organization.
maybe teamwork or problem solving.
Good.
Now say one more sentence.
This experience helped me become more
Confident, efficient, patient, flexible.
great.
You just created two strong interview sentences,
And notice, they're not complicated.
but they sound professional.
Another common problem is speaking too fast.
Yes, nerves can make people rush,
When you rush, your pronunciation suffers.
and your ideas can get lost.
So, give yourself permission to pause.
A short pause sounds thoughtful, not weak.
Interviewers are not counting seconds.
They are listening to meaning.
Now, let's talk about confidence for a moment.
Confidence does not mean saying, I am the best.
Yes, that usually sounds strange.
Confidence means knowing your value and explaining it calmly.
You can say, I'm comfortable working in a team.
Or, I'm still learning, but I'm motivated to improve.
That kind of honesty builds trust.
And trust is very important in interviews.
Another helpful tip is using examples.
Not long stories, just small examples.
For instance, I often worked with deadlines and learned how to manage my time.
This shows real experience, not just theory.
Now, let's connect experience to the job itself.
This is where your answer starts to feel complete.
After talking about your background, you can gently mention the role.
For example, that's why I'm interested in this position.
Or, this role feels like a good match for my skills.
Notice how calm these phrases are.
They don't sound desperate.
And they don't sound arrogant.
They sound thoughtful.
Let's practice one more time.
Say this sentence and change it for yourself.
I'm interested in this role because
Pause and finish the sentence honestly.
maybe it matches your experience.
Maybe it matches your goals.
That's enough.
You don't need to explain everything now.
Interviews are conversations, not speeches.
Another important point is body language, even online.
Yes, people forget that.
Sitting up straight helps your voice sound stronger.
Looking at the camera shows confidence.
And smiling naturally can relax you.
Not a big, forced smile.
Yes, not like a photo from 10 years ago.
Just a calm, friendly expression.
Now, let's talk about mistakes again.
Because mistakes always come up.
If you make a small grammar mistake, keep going.
Don't stop and apologize too much.
One small mistake does not erase your skills.
Clear ideas are more important than perfect sentences.
And interviewers know that English may not be your first language.
What they want to see is effort and clarity.
So, trust yourself.
You know more English than you think.
And your story matters.
When you speak calmly about your experience, you sound professional.
And when you connect it naturally to the job, your answer feels complete.
In the third part of your answer, you must focus on connecting everything you said to the job itself.
Yes, this is the moment where your experience and your goals meet.
Many learners stop too soon and forget this connection.
Or they talk too long and lose the interviewer's attention.
So the key is balance. Keep it short, clear, and meaningful.
You want to show that this role is not random for you, that you are intentional.
And you can do that with a simple sentence. Something like, I'm looking for a role where I can apply my skills and continue to grow.
Or, this position aligns with my experience in teamwork and customer communication.
Notice how calm those sentences are. No exaggeration, no drama, just clarity.
That's exactly what makes an answer professional.
Now, while you finish your answer, remember your tone is as important as your words.
Speaking slowly, clearly, and with small pauses shows confidence.
And natural pauses give your brain a moment to think.
Even if you feel nervous, pausing makes you look calm.
Now, let's talk about mistakes, because mistakes always happen.
Yes, even native speakers make mistakes in interviews.
If you say a word incorrectly, just continue naturally.
You can rephrase it or move to the next idea.
One small mistake doesn't ruin your answer.
What matters is that your message is clear and confident.
Another tip is to practice your answer aloud before interviews.
Not just once, but multiple times.
Practice in front of a mirror or record your voice on your phone.
Listening back helps you notice small things like speed or clarity.
And don't worry about small grammar mistakes.
Focus on clear ideas, confidence, and natural flow.
Now, let's summarize this approach in a calm way.
First, say who you are professionally now.
Then, explain one or two key experiences or skills.
Finally, connect those experiences to the role.
That's enough for a strong answer.
Remember, interviews are conversations, not speeches.
Speak naturally, not memorized.
Memorized speeches can feel robotic.
Using short, clear sentences is much better.
And your answer should take about 1 minute, not too long, not too short.
A calm, confident 1-minute answer shows focus.
Now, imagine the interviewer listening carefully.
They hear your story, your skills, and your motivation.
And they feel confident that you can do the job.
That is exactly the impression you want to give.
And after delivering this answer, you can continue the conversation naturally.
Even questions after this will feel easier because you already started strong.
Confidence grows each time you practice this structure.
Yes, every small practice counts.
Mistakes will happen, nerves will appear, but that's normal.
What matters is how you respond calmly and clearly.
And that's why practicing the "tell me about yourself" question is so important.
Now, we really want to hear from you.
Tell us in the comments how you would answer this question, or write about the type of interview you are preparing for.
Sharing your answer is a great way to practice, and you can see how other learners structure their responses too.
This is a safe space to learn and grow together.
Every comment is a step closer to feeling confident in real interviews.
So take a moment and write your answer below.
We can't wait to read your responses.
And remember, speaking English in interviews is a skill. The more you practice, the stronger you get.
You've got this.
Yes, you really do.